happens.
They're your Metro Parks. Come to play and bring your clubs. Learn more at metroparks.com.
I'm Dick Hafner, WJR News. And now, Paul W. Smith.
The Paul W. Smith Show. News Talk 760 WJR.
Good Thursday morning, or as some would like to call it, Friday's Eve. It is Thursday, August 13th, the 226th day of 2020. There are 140 days left in the year. Make each and every day count. Each day is a gift. As we come to you, opening the show in the first 45 minutes always, on all various available platforms. 760 on the AM dial, WJR's Facebook page, and WJR.com, and any number of other ways. Is the music extra loud for you, or is it just in my headphones extra loud? There, it went down a little bit. I wonder if it doesn't mix in Brian's studio the same way when we're on remote like this. I find myself fighting the music, and now it's way down. In fact, it's gone. Mm-hmm. So that's bizarre. Very bizarre. Okay. We've got the team together. Dick Hafner just completed the news, and we appreciate that. Forgive my Kleenex here, as I am struggling with apparently allergies. I'm told this is an especially bad time for allergies. I am apparently the allergy barometer.
Dick knows.
Dick as well. Dick as well.
Yeah.
I don't know what the heck it is, Dick, but it is. I'm not sure what's especially abundant in the air right now, but it's abundant in the air. Meanwhile, Dick Hafner is here, though he is on mute for the moment. Unmute yourself. You can join us in the conversation. Dana, that's the old-fashioned mute, hand over the mouth. Dana Clark is here, and it is her birthday. Happy birthday, Dana.
Thank you. Finally 21, and I can't even get into the bar.
That's what I was just thinking about. You'll be very happy that when the bars open again, you'll be carded.
I can finally be able to buy a drink.
It'll make you very happy to be carded.
And no beard for you today. We'll get back to that.
Well, we may or may not get back to a beard. But good observation. Good job, Dana Clark. Brian Morton back in the studios running the controls. The rest of us are at home, including Kim alongside. Helping out, and of course in her home in front of the mystery window, we have, of course, our executive producer, Ann Thomas. Good morning, Ann.
Good morning, Dub. How could we not miss the beard? It looks great. You look wonderful.
I feel more like myself, to tell you the truth.
You look like yourself, yes.
I've been hiding behind a beard for a long time.
Yes. That means we're done with the COVID, too.
Yes, let's base it on that.
I go from COVID to allergies or cold, or maybe allergies. But how long did I have that beard? How long have we been prisoners in our own home? Somebody told me it's 4 or 5 months. Is that possible?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, almost exactly.
Mid-March. Right. You're right. Exactly.
Time flies when you're not having fun.
Yeah.
Man. 5 months?
Yes.
It's really soft, isn't it? I want to touch it. Your face. It's soft. I could tell.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Hey, now.
Hey, now.
Well, it is your birthday.
That's right.
Oh,
Who
no,
knows
wait a minute
what she's going to say today?
Kim just delivered Claritin. Okay. I took, sweetheart, I took 2, whatever those things
Benadryl.
are. Benadryl. I took 2 Benadryl. Oh. I don't think I want to take Claritin, Benadryl, and Afrin.
No.
So we can't handle that.
It is 5:42. We've got WJR 5:42 Thursday morning.
This report is sponsored by the podcast The Piketon Massacre.
They had snuck in the night and committed these murders.
8 people dead, all from the same family.
We couldn't believe something like that would happen here.
Listen to the Piketon Massacre wherever you get your podcasts.
Nothing says relentless positive radio like the Piketon Massacre. Enjoy it where you get your podcasts. Really. 5:43 at News Talk 760 WJR. Traffic and weather first. Miss Dana Clark.
Unfortunately, a closure out there. This is in Genesee County. Traffic first sponsored by Restore Wellness Center. Are you experiencing nagging body pain? Tired of taking medication for relief? Neck and back, arthritis, tendonitis, muscle soreness, and more? The Restore Wellness Center can help relieve or eliminate the pain completely and get you back to work. Reserve your appointment today. Call 800-935-5959 in Brighton, Shelby, and Bloomfield, or restorewellnesscenter.com. So that closure is along US 23 northbound between Thompson Road and Grand Blanc, shut down because of a crash there. Police are on the scene. Now, WJR Weather First from the Weather Channel, sponsored by Guernsey Farms Dairy. Celebrate 80 years with Guernsey this summer at your local grocer. From their award-winning milk, ice cream, and lemonade, they are a true Michigan summer tradition. Guernsey is excited to announce their newly remodeled restaurant in Northville, now open Wednesday through Sunday. For more info, visit GuernseyFarmsDairy.com. That's GuernseyFarmsDairy.com.
Continue to crank out the decent weather. Warm weather on the way today. Some clouds around with a clear sky this morning. Beautiful start, actually. Not too bad of a finish. Partial clouds, high 88. Tonight, clear 68. Tomorrow, just an isolated thunderstorm in the afternoon. No widespread rain with a high of 84. From the Weather Channel, meteorologist Ray Stejik on News Talk 760 WJR.
And at 5:44 on this Thursday, August 13th, Rush Limbaugh with us from noon till 3, generally. Stops by first thing in the morning. Rush?
The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention report that last month alone, there were 235 cases of salmonella linked to families who raise chickens in their backyards. So far this year, there have been over 1,000 cases reported in 49 states. And in Ohio, something's happening there. They've reported the most cases, 73. Now, as I'm sure you know, contracting salmonella is not a walk in the park. Within 12 to 72 hours, people come down with stomach cramps, fever, diarrhea, and it can usually last 4 to 7 days. It's not fun. So the CDC has a stern warning. Those of you who raise chickens in your backyards, pay extra special attention because this could save you a lot of heartache and stomach aches. The CDC says that you people should not kiss your chickens. That's right. Stop kissing the chickens. Stop kissing the chicks. And to those of you who like to fondle your chickens, cuddle with your chickens, all that touchy-feely activity you may do with your chicken, wash your hands after you're through touching your chickens. In other words, don't play chicken with your chickens. Protect yourself. And for the rest of you who don't kiss chicks or chickens, if you're ever tempted, maybe now you'll know better not to try it. Who does this in the first place? I never heard of this.
Rush Limbaugh, noon to 3 today, right here on WJR. Seriously, who does this? Who kisses their chickens?
Well,
I don't care what kind of a pet they are.
No. Just like, well, people kiss their dogs and cats, so
yeah, but dogs and cats have lips. Chickens, you know, it's like when you go by Kentucky Fried Chicken and they have a special on chicken lips.
Yeah.
I've never seen that because they don't have lips. They have beaks.
Right. Well, I guess you kiss the beak.
Speaking of chicken, did you see that they found coronavirus in frozen chicken wings coming in from Brazil?
Oh,
Chinese officials say chicken wings imported from Brazil have tested positive for COVID.
Oh, no.
Some frozen shrimp, too, coming from China has also tested positive. However, they say that the chance of actually getting the virus from that is very, very low.
I'd like to think that because it's frozen, it would be killed, but maybe not.
And then cooked later, right? So at a certain temperature, maybe it would be gone. Hopefully,
yeah,
maybe. Please.
All the things that we worry about,
right?
Or there's too many things we just can't. So Dana, what are you going to do for your birthday?
Well, I have an action-packed day planned with all my free items. Starbucks, I get a free coffee. Free car wash at Jack's.
Thank you.
Then I get a free dessert at California Pizza Kitchen. Oh, I'm making the rounds.
Are
You really keep track of all this stuff.
I just got another email at home. I have a free birthday gift. Then, have you ever done that float thing where you go float? You know, you're in salt water.
No.
And you're floating. I have a birthday float. I'm not going to schedule it today, but I'll probably get a pedicure with my mom. She's trying to set it up. And then we're going to dinner later to Ocean Prime to sit outside.
Got a very nice day planned.
Have
for you.
the hard-boiled eggs.
Okay.
At Ocean
Hard-boiled eggs for appetizer?
Yeah.
Just plain old hard-boiled eggs, or is there something in them?
Oh, no. What is in them, Kim? Hard-boiled eggs. What's in the hard-boiled eggs at Ocean Prime?
Truffle oil.
Truffle oil.
Truff. Okay.
Truffle oil, hard-boiled eggs.
Okay.
Deviled eggs.
Deviled eggs.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll get them.
Oh, and caviar on top. Wow.
Oh,
hoity-toity.
Love that.
They're only $69.95.
For one. I just have one.
One of them, they're appetizers here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of that, you should know that today is National Filet Mignon Day.
Oh, that's
okay.
I have a love-hate relationship. I have a
Yeah.
love-hate relationship.
I have a love relationship.
Because a good filet is excellent.
It is.
But next to a good ribeye, it doesn't have the flavor.
Right.
Yeah.
To me.
True.
So when I eat that filet, I feel good that I'm eating a healthier piece of meat with less fat.
Yes.
Mhm.
But I think about my big old juicy ribeye.
Me too.
I get that.
Can't help it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I take
Kim's
ribeye.
very
every
happy.
day.
Kim's very happy with the filet.
Me too.
And every time I eat a ribeye that isn't so good, she goes, "Well, you like the filet." I go,
So it has to
but
be cooked right, though,
It has
because
to be.
if it's tender and it melts in your mouth, that's perfect. But if it's a little,
You know
Not
where you
cooked
can get great filet?
where?
Plum Market.
Okay.
You're hearing the
Plum
Paul W.
Market.
Smith Show.
Plum Market.
News Talk 760 WJR.
Thursday morning, August 13th. I apologize. I don't believe this is a cold. I just woke up with it. I think it's allergies, and I'm being assured by anyone who suffers from allergies, like Dick and anyone else, that this is an especially bad time. I don't know why. Kim and I were out early this morning looking up at the sky. Didn't see meteors or meteorites, but we did see what looked like the gold star that we're all aiming to get in life since we were in grade school. The gold star up above us, and she checked it out. It's Venus.
Okay.
Very visible
so cool.
Venus out there today.
Haven't seen any meteor showers.
No.
Dick, have you seen any?
The third brightest item in the nighttime sky.
Venus is the third brightest item in the nighttime sky. Next.
Well, actually, in the sky, daytime,
Yeah,
or
I
night.
suppose.
Sun, moon, and Venus is number 3.
Okay.
Virtually all the time.
Good. It's always there. Just don't always know where to look for us. At nighttime, it's easier to see. But along with it being National Filet Mignon Day, I'm happy to say that I never did have these, but it is the season. People are getting smart who have products. People are releasing their products knowing that everyone's captive at home and that they need comfort food and all of that. And the limited edition maple cream Oreos are now available.
Whoa.
Limited edition next to a few months. The pumpkin will be around soon, no doubt. Pumpkin. These are the golden cookies with the maple flavor cream. Limited edition maple cream Oreos.
Those are likely to be a big hit.
I would think so.
Yes.
They sound pretty good.
Yes.
Very tasty.
You've
You
had
don't
them?
want to make
Have you had them?
pancakes? Break into those Oreo maples. Yeah.
Oh.
Are you a pancake maker, Dick?
Yeah, actually, I like pancakes. Yep.
Good for you. Yeah. I have not.
Put an egg and some cornmeal in the batter, and
Cornmeal.
you're ready to go. It's better than
Really?
a bowl of Dynamite. Yeah.
Cornmeal.
Cornmeal and egg.
The egg, yes. I've done egg, and some people put like club soda or something to make it a little foamy, but the cornmeal
gives it some texture. But I like those Oreo. I'm going to try those Oreo cookies. That sounds good.
Anybody who is worried about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, don't worry. They just bought a house for just under $15 million.
Wow, chump change.
But they're good shoppers because it was listed for $30 million.
Oh, they got a deal.
Now, do you believe?
Quite a deal.
Do you think somebody said, "How often do I get to sell my house to a prince and princess? I'm going to give them a heck of a deal, and for the rest of my life, I'm going to be able to say, oh yeah, my last house I sold to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle."
Yeah,
sounds like they're downsizing.
Exactly.
Oh boy, yeah. Well, I don't even know where it is. It's got to be in California, right? Yeah, yes. California, Santa Barbara, California.
That'll buy you.
They've been living in Montecito. This home sits on a private road in an exclusive area of Santa Barbara, home to many celebrities. So do they have, I suppose they have to have the security all the time.
Oh, yes.
Would that be right?
100%.
So, yeah, absolutely.
100% security.
They're neighbors.
Oh, here's their
now
neighbors.
They're susceptible to wildfires because it doesn't matter how
expensive
your house is in
correct.
that area. A wildfire can hit you at any time.
Yeah, and there's a celebrity. In fact, that was connected to this. I forgot his name. He's a big producer. He just, what was his name? Kim. She can't hear me for 15 seconds. Jeffrey Katzenberg just sold.
Yeah.
I got it. Yeah, Jeffrey. It's so funny because she's on delay. So she answered my question long after I mentioned it. But Quibi founder, I had no idea that Jeffrey Katzenberg, who used to be at Disney, remember, got into a fight with Michael Eisner. One of them called the other one a midget or something horribly derogatory. But anyway, that's the way millionaires fight with each other.
Right.
Jeffrey Katzenberg just sold his mansion in Beverly Hills for $125 million. It is merely 1 hour away from the wildfires.
Wow.
So as it gets closer, the person who just dropped $125 million in that house is going to get more and more nervous. But anyway, there was something else. Oh, the prince and his bride. The prince and the pauper. No. That just spent $15 million for their house. Their neighbors will be Gwyneth Paltrow, Rob Lowe, Ellen DeGeneres, the not always friendly Ellen DeGeneres, George Lucas, and Oprah Winfrey. Did I ever tell you about when we went to see Ellen DeGeneres?
No, you didn't.
No, you were going to, but we haven't heard that one yet.
Yeah. Excuse me. I said we went with Bill and Vivian Young, our friends from Plastipack Packaging and Absopure, and Kim and I. We went to the show, and we took a gift to her, and we had to give it to people out in the parking lot. I was hoping to give her the gift, but what do I know? And it was a wonderful Shinola gift box filled with Shinola stuff because I thought that was perfect.
Yeah, great idea.
For Detroit, I wasn't going to carry Coney dogs. Anyway, so when I left it and I filled out a little form with my name and stuff, they said, well, she always sends out thank you notes. I went, oh, that'll be fun to get. Never got a thank you note. But anyway, while we were there for the show and seated in the audience, during the show, she would come through the audience. And of course, you weren't supposed to talk to her or anything else because she was doing her show. Certainly, you couldn't reach out and touch her or anything. They give you all these rules. But what I said to Kim was, there's something weird about Ellen. Her eyes don't ever focus on people. She never really looks at you and sees you. Now, I've been around a lot of people for a lot of years. And when I saw Ellen and I tried to look her in the eye, it was not possible. She does not make that connection.
Her eyes are strange.
Yeah.
Yep. And there was a
See that
promo
even on camera.
There was a promo on Channel 4 for her for a long time where her eyes were almost like cross-eyed. And I kept looking at it and saying, when are they going to fix it? They finally fixed it. But she doesn't make connections like the rest of us do. And now it's coming to light about some of the way she is around the set and around the show. And people are complaining about the image that she has.
Ellen.
No, it isn't. It is, but she still makes $100 million a year.
Be okay.
It's a 558 at WJR.
This report is sponsored by the podcast The Piketon Massacre.
They had snuck in the night and committed these murders.
8 people dead, all from the same family.
We couldn't believe something like that would happen here.
Listen to the Piketon Massacre wherever you get your podcasts.
Hope you're not trying to sell your house in Piketon. It is 5:58 at WJR. We've got our WJR traffic and weather. Dana Clark.
Dealing with that closure along US 23 northbound between Thompson Road and Grand Blanc, a shutdown there due to a multi-vehicle crash. Police are on the scene. Now, WJR weather first from the Weather Channel, sponsored by North Bloomfield Properties. If you're looking for a place to call home, let North Bloomfield Properties find the best place for you and your family. They also provide pre-screened quality tenants to their property owners. They love to match good people to good homes. Contact them today, northbloomfield.com. Expecting another great day today. Low humidity, no rain, lots of sunshine, some clouds, a high of 86 tonight. Clear skies, 68. It's going to be a great weekend. Friday, kicking it off, partly cloudy, 84. Saturday and Sunday, reaching a high of 80. Could see a slight chance of thunderstorms each day. Clear skies, 64 degrees. I'm Dana Clark, WJR News with Dick Hafner in about 1 minute.
So Dana, since it's just us girls for the moment,
yes,
what's the best place to get a manicure and a pedicure for your birthday during COVID?
I know. Well, we used to go, that place that I used to go to that I told you about, Queen Bee.
Yes.
On 12 Mile. I have not been back there. I went when my mom and Noelle was here. We went to a place that she goes to on Orchard Lake Road. What is the name of it? It's next to that little diner. Why can't I think of the name of it? But my mom always goes there. It's by Ace, right on 12, like Orchard Lake. And is that like 12 mile? No, 10 mile. My directions are faulty. Anyway, it's in a little complex and my mom always goes there. So we went with her and everything was clean. It's by appointment only. They have masks on, gloves. There's a shield between you and, your feet, and everything's spaced out, and you have to have an appointment. So that's where I'll probably go with her again today. And I can't think of the name of the place.
I wonder how those places are doing.
That's a good question. Probably very slowly but surely, because even like hairdressers and they have to space everything out.
Right. It can't take as many customers, right?
And there's no walk-ins. So I can ask them today how they're doing. Have you not gone and gotten a pedicure?
No.
You haven't?
No, I haven't ventured that way yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I feel safe. I felt safe. Of course, I wiped. When I go in, I still wipe down the chair and everything before I sit down, but I felt safe. There was enough room between me and the person that it wasn't bad at all.
You're getting lots of birthday greetings this morning.
Thank you to everyone who is wishing me a happy birthday. That's so very sweet.
And then for Ocean Prime, you sit outside.
Yes, I'm hoping to be able to sit outside. You make a reservation online and you request that, but they don't open until 4. So we're going at about 5:15. So hopefully it won't be too crowded at that point, but they have a large outside. And I hope that would not be, full by the time we get there. Brian says he went to the barber yesterday. He complained that it's very slow. He thinks people are still afraid. Yep. Very slow trickle in. But yes.
Yeah, the woman who does my hair said that everything takes twice as long.
Right.
Because you have to have spacing in between each client to clean.
Right.
You know. So I'm hoping, though, that these protocols could help us with the flu when we get into flu season.
Yes.
Does that make sense? That
it does.
Maybe it will keep the flu down, too? Because, you know, somehow some people say, oh, it's going to be terrible. You're going to have the flu and you're going to have COVID and this is going to be a mess. Maybe not.
Yeah.
You know, because people are being a lot safer.
Yeah.
So that's a possibility.
Kathy says her friend owns a hair and nail salon. Everyone has to sign in phone number and takes your temperature. Now, this place I went to does not take your temperature. Pat, hi, birthday girl. Did you mention yet where you found the delightful birthday bonnet? This is from Party City. Now watch Pat. You might.
Party City.
It has a light. I didn't want to strobe everybody out. Look, it's even across my face. Isn't that funny?
It's hilarious.
You see the light? Look into the light, Paul W.
It's nice.
To the light.
Yeah.
I know. So this is.
I just heard you guys as I was coming back talking about, I guess, COVID or whatever, and there was a guy in the news which you couldn't hear that our listeners could hear that are also monitoring on radio, which I suggest because then you can catch the news. This guy's making a warning that he's made a year ago, I guess, or something, that if he doesn't see more people wearing masks, washing their hands, being sensible around crowds and such, it's going to be the worst fall in the history of America.
I saw this. Yeah, I saw this.
It's a very horrible thought.
Coming from, coming. But, you know, we were saying, Paul, is it possible that the flu won't be as bad because people are trying to be more careful, way more masks, way more cleaning? You know, we've never done this before. No. So maybe it will also keep the flu down, these protocols of trying to be cleaner and disinfecting. Fingers crossed.
Right. Because one good thing out of this, we finally are getting a little bit more.
A lot of cleaning going on.
Clean and sanitizing things like we should have been before. It's just a wonder we weren't sick every day. I mean, seriously. Clay says, who's the new guy?
Very funny, Clay.
Clay. How long did it take to shave it off, Paul?
It took a long time.
Yeah.
Kim was upset. She wanted to videotape it. And I said, I wouldn't put anybody through that. You know? But it's a process. It definitely was a process. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I grew a beard first time in my life.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of happy to be done with it.
Are you really?
Now I'm going to have to be shaving all the time, which I'm not thrilled with. That was the beauty of it.
Yeah.
It started to get to be annoying because when I went to Ginny, haircutter to the stars at Salon 76 or 76 Salon, whatever it is, she trimmed it. She made it look nicer. But in doing that, then I started to have to shave anyway underneath it and around it and all of that stuff. So when it was just haphazard and just let it go, it was pretty easy. But then, of course, it ran the risk of looking like David Letterman. And God forbid that happened. What else was I going to say about
Mike says you look younger, Paul.
I think I feel younger. I felt like an old man in the sea with the beard. But as far as cleaning, you're right. I agree. We are cleaning the way we always should have. But then I think about Europe, and there's they don't shower every day. Some of them look like they don't brush their teeth every day. But anyway, but they have a whole different standard. I'll never forget. Kim and I were, maybe in Paris for the Paris Auto Show or something, wherever we were. There's always business attached to it. But we went into a butcher shop, and they had some of that special ham that we, for the longest time, couldn't get in the U.S. The guy said, well, here, taste it.
The Paul W. Smith Show, News Talk 760, WJR.
And then handed it to him in his bare hand without gloves. we live to tell about it, and that's the way they operated there, as opposed to the way we operate here with our gloves. We were just talking about, if you're just joining us, the cleanliness factor that we now have in this country, where we are disinfecting and cleaning a lot more than we ever have before. Man, oh man. So I'm not sure what the answer is, but I guess the answer is wear the masks, wash your hands, social distance, go to bed, wake up in 10 years, and all of this will be gone, maybe. Good Thursday morning to you. It's the 13th of August, the 226th day of 2020. There are 140 days left in the year. God. Make each and every day count. Each day is a gift. We have got to do something about the volume levels. Man, oh man. I would have thought that rooster would have just cleared out my sinus because it blew my brains out and my eardrums. So anyway, we have the team together. Dick Hafner just finished the news. Dana Clark, traffic and weather, thoughts and opinions, big movies tomorrow to tell us to see or not see. Brian Morton pressing all the buttons back in the golden tower of the Fisher Building. The rest of us are at home. I'm in my home office, and Kim is alongside helping out as always. We appreciate that. And our executive producer, Ann Thomas.
Good morning, Don.
Good morning to you, Ann. Clay Jerky, one who watches on social media, has a very long message.
It's a beautiful prayer to me for my birthday, and I received that, Clay. Thank you so much. That's very wonderful.
And in fact, Dana Clark is celebrating her birthday
21st.
today. Oh, that's right.
And
the anniversary of her 21st birth year.
Right.
Boy.
25 again, you know.
Yeah. How nice is that?
That's wonderful.
Would you like to be 25 again? I wouldn't mind. I've heard people say, "Oh, I would never want to be 25 again." I would.
Sure, I would.
I'd take it.
Me too.
It was not a bad time.
Nope. It wasn't a bad time, and I could see my eyes hadn't started to go yet. So, yeah, I would take 25.
Are you wearing contacts?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Dolly Parton is releasing a Christmas album.
Oh.
When was the last time Dolly Parton had a Christmas album? Anybody? Yeah, anybody?
70s.
30 years ago. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Dolly
How old
Parton.
is Dolly Parton?
117. Dolly Parton will ring in the Christmas season a few months early this year with the release of her first holiday album in decades. Are you trying to show me Dolly Parton or something else?
The people she's doing duets with.
Oh, she's that's smart. She's doing duets with a lot of people.
She's 74.
74 years old. And let's see, inspired by it's going to be inspired by the classic "A Holly Jolly Christmas" by "Have a Holly Jolly Christmas."
What's his name?
Burl Ives.
Burl Ives.
Burl, okay.
Absolutely right. Burl Ives. He and his brothers own Rose Pest Solutions. The Ives brothers, not to be confused with the Ivesley brothers, which is also not the real name. So that'll be fun. She's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it could be really good.
Dolly is a lot of fun. She enjoys doing what she does. I met her so many years ago in Toledo, and it was before she had the special surgery that she had. Well, I don't think those were implants. I don't know. Whatever it was, later she had surgery to reduce the size of her breasts. But I don't know that she had implants that were then removed. I thought she just had the reduction. I don't know. But I have to tell you this. She was very short and I was very tall. Mm-hmm. And interviewing her, I was looking down.
Right. Where else can you look?
And because that's where she was, below me, and she's wearing this low cut. She used to feature her breasts, and it was. It was awkward. It's one of those awkward things because they were so prominent that as you look down to talk to her, they were unavoidable. So she went and had them reduced. This was many years ago. I don't even.
She got them reduced to how they are now.
Yeah, that's the hard thing to believe. But I may not be remembering the story all the way.
Could be though. I just thought they were a little added because.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Just a small framed woman, and it makes it. Ben and Jerry said you should be storing your ice cream upside down. And if you can't believe Ben and Jerry when it comes to ice cream, I don't know who you can believe.
Because all the stuff is at the bottom or in the middle?
I don't know. We'll have to tease with that and come to it later. As we come to some business here at 6:13.
This report is sponsored by Dell.
Dell has all you need to office anywhere during Small Business Month with up to 45% off computers and servers with Intel Core processors plus top brand tech, all with free shipping on everything. Speak to a Dell Technologies advisor at 877-ASK-DELL or visit Dell.com/smallbusinessdeals.
Let's call it 6:14, and let's call it time to check in with Dana Clark, our WJR traffic and weather. Dana?
That accident's still there along US 23 northbound between Thompson Road and Grand Blanc, shut down there. That's a multi-vehicle crash, been working for at least a half an hour now. Torrey Road can be used as an alternate police scene. Now, WJR weather first from the Weather Channel.
We'll continue with mainly dry weather as we head through the next couple of days, seeing a few clouds off to the west of the mix in as we head through this morning. Into the afternoon, a little warmer, partial clouds 88. Northeast breeze around. Tonight, clear 68. Tomorrow, increasing clouds and isolated afternoon thunderstorms high near 84. From the Weather Channel, I'm meteorologist Ray Staging on News Talk 760 WJR.